So it started again, the invasion of my land by the foreigners, the armies of the Pope and the Scandinavians. My ancestors were sent up here by Moses. We have our own laws, we have our own rules. It took them 700 years to destroy our laws. Up to the 1700s they still existed because they were the mother's law. The two of the Danann hybrids, supposedly descendants of the lost city of Atlantis, because they upset God, he destroyed them. Here's my ancestor Callahan. There's his castle. See? We're the indigenous population, we're like the Native Americans. There's one of my other ancestors. Charlemagne, king of the Franks, Christian king, and there's Brian Boru, emperor of the Gaels, Galatians. So what we have is we had the foreigners come up here and tell us how to live our lives. What they done is they come up here and they broke all the women as well. They entered their minds, they put them at the colleges and they broke them and they turned us against us. I walk up to any woman coming out of a college under the age of 30 and I ask that woman, is she going to have a baby? She'll practically attack me and say I'm not having babies. She's broken. If I walk up to a rank Xerox machine and I walk up to her and I say I want you to do some photocopying for me because that's what you're designed to do, I stick some paper into the photocopying machine and then the machine turns around and says to me that it's not printing anything off because someone's out there coming up and breaking it. I have to call someone in to fix it. I walk past 20 nightclubs in Dublin and I see all the young women in the prime of their youth and not one of them has a baby in their womb. And if they do get a baby in their womb, the first intention is to kill it. So my ancestor, it says in the Bible, you should not remove the cornerstones of your fathers. My father's fathers had 14 and 15 sons. One of them invaded Scotland to give the pigs a good whooping with 12 of his sons. So we're not capable of breeding like that, so we're getting invaded and our women are getting taken off us, and the way they think they're being turned against us. They won't have our children, they won't breed for us, and we're getting menial jobs. The fact is that these Native Americans get recognised as the indigenous population. Me, the remnant, which is going back, we're going back to the Holy Land, we're the remnant, we don't get recognised. We get trod all over and we get all the menial jobs, and all you usurpers come into our land, which is our fancy laws and is our P's and Q's, and tell us that we don't know what we're doing, that when we vote that we don't want something done that we don't know. And yous are all coming in. You got like real boys coming up sucking their teeth at me in my house. None of my family went down and invaded Africa. We're not racist, whatever that word means. They're racist against us. This is my part of the world. This was given to us by God, directly ordered. So you see here, the seat of power of Christendom. This is where we taught the British Christianity and they civilised the rest of you savages, including the Germans. So you all have like civilization now, Christian teachings, supposedly respectful, but you don't respect your teachers, do you? So here's what they leave me. They take my women and they take my children with their fancy laws from abroad. They come around my house, they take my house, they take my mortgage, they take my cars, they take my passport, they take everything. And then they bring me up to the job centre and tell me that I can have £60 a week if I'm a good little skivvy and a slave. And then they leave me with nothing. This is the way they treat the indigenous population in this part of the world. And they bring in all these new laws. We don't want just our new laws, we don't want any of the Lisbon laws, we have our own laws and we'll be re-establishing them, thank you very much, after we destroyed the Danann grip on power in Dublin. Why did the Danann pull up all the train tracks? The Danann has always been the seat of the foreigners in Dublin. Why did they pull up all the train tracks leading out of Dublin into the rural communities? Because they wanted to impoverish in certain parts of the country they pulled them up, and that was where there was Eganach tribe, the Amok tribe. They wanted to impoverish, they didn't want us to be able to transport our goods out into the cities to be wealthy. It's been a sustained campaign of 700 years against us, but now it's more subtle. Yeah, so they broke out women, they turned us against us. None of the women will have any children before the age of 30. You'd have to pin them down to the bed and rape them or something if you were to try and get them to have a baby these days. Unfortunately, that would be the way it would be, that messed up. If someone breaks this computer, someone will come along and fix it. But all the women are broken and no one wants, and if you mention fixing them, they'll have your guts regardless. Oh, it says in the Bible, don't remove the cornerstones of your fathers. Cornerstones of my fathers was to have lots of sons, to go forth and multiply and be fruitful and to teach the heathen lessons. Well, since now it's the time that God's going to make the remnant of the Hebrew nation, of the Brian, the Hebrew king, and Callahan, the king, strong again. Don't get in the way, because you'll be crushed. And all of the women, woe to the women of comfort. Strip, tremble, grid your lines with sackcloth. That's a version of the Bible. I don't listen to the poison of foreigners. I know what I am and who I am and what I'm all about. And look, see the children on the beside the parent of the Galatian now. You don't see much of that around me, because the foreigners and the foreigners' laws and the foreigners' whores come and stole everything I ever owned because I piped up against them. They broke every law that they ever made, because them laws were made to subdue my people and destroy them, and to make them non-existent in their own land and in their own homes, and take everything off them and import foreign hordes. Well, that's soon to end. Throw that Jack the hybrid hunter over and now, bitches. I got a job for you witches. You're gonna fill my ditches. I'm gonna burn you bitches. I'm gonna steal your riches. So shut your pie hole, you fucking commie bitch, or I'll rip out your tongue and stick you in a ditch. Pushing up the grass is where I put your ass. Sleeping with the fishes at last. Cause we're the type of warriors that won't be bested. We got a strategy, yo, it's tried and tested. Defeat the South and no one else. It's the objectives of the free. Defeat the else and no one else. Under the leadership of me. Because it's audacious, tenacious, goodness gracious, it's got more front than the faces. We've been waiting for this chance for ages, turning new pages into new ages, warrior games, holy Jesus.